About what's happening in Israel, which I call for that, by the way, because they're just like the U.S. government for the most part, completely evil, and in fact, in some ways, even more evil. Most people, even libertarians and stuff, a lot of them still think 9/11 was done by Osama bin Laden from a cave in Afghanistan, and it was actually done by Mossad, Israel, and the CIA, and covered up by the FBI. If you don't know what happened then when the next ones happen, people will fall for it again. And here we are. Yeah, it's happening again, and everyone's falling for it again. Because all the Western narrative is that poor Israel is being attacked by these evil terrorists, which is a completely false narrative. If you just look back at the founding of Israel, which was actually the plan by the Rothschilds way back then, to create the Rothschilds create their own country and say it's for the Jews, which is totally not. Anyway, because of what's happened in the last couple of days, it looks like World War III is coming first. This is an actual operation by the same kind of people who did 9/11, and Israel was very involved in 9/11. The bad guys in this case is the Israel government, and even the people in Israel don't realize what's going on. Just like the Americans in 9/11 didn't realize it was their own government doing it. And these guys are super smart. And they know how to take advantage of people's emotions and stupidity and their fear and use fear. Like they're masters of deception. Like, it was only a couple weeks ago, hundreds of thousands of people were out in the streets in Israel protesting Netanyahu and the government. And it was like serious. Yeah, it was like October 1st. What do you do in that situation, right? When like people are starting to wake up to how evil the government is, you create an enemy from the outside that puts everyone into massive fear. Hamas was basically the creation of the US and Israel government. Hamas is basically Israel's Al-Qaeda and ISIS, which were created by the CIA. Most wars are actually started this way, all by false flags. And this is just another false flag. But here's an Israeli woman who used to be in the Israeli army, and she talks about how on that night, all the military left their posts. What a surprise.